Hi everyone. Did you see my screen? Yeah, I think yes. Okay. Okay. Hi everyone. Hi professors online. Hi Professor Michael. My name is Jack Han-Chieh. I'm going to introduce GAIOLA Stage 3, and I participate in the backend API endpoint part. Okay. So what is GAIOLA Stage 3? GAIOLA Stage 3 is a website which can let students to practice their script online and get teacher and AI feedback. Okay. Next. So in this website, you can be a teacher, student, or administrator. Okay, so let's first talk about the teacher. So in the teacher, before we start everything, I've said what is activity and rephrasing option. So what is activity? So activity is, you can assume that is a classroom. A classroom to make teacher to manage their classroom as students, and let students to practice their script online. And what is rephrasing option? So as you are a student and you are practicing your script, and there may be some mistake. So in this website, there's a feature called rephrasing option, which is these four little rectangles, and there's some comments from AI that you can use to fix your main problems. Okay, so we understand what is the activity and the rephrasing option, so we can get into it. So this is the teacher part. So when you're a teacher, you can create an activity, and once you create an activity, the web will automatically produce an invite code, rephrasing option, and list join of student. So let me see what, because of time limit, so I have the videos here. So I'll introduce in the video. Okay, so first of all, you log in as a teacher. There's a teacher account and your password. Okay, and log in successfully. And then you can create an activities to put in your title and description. Okay, and this activity is successfully created. Okay, and once it's created, you can see it automatically create an invite code. And also, a default rephrasing options, sorry. And default rephrasing options. And by default, there will be 5. Okay, so there's the teacher part. So that will be a little bit ambiguous if I only show you the API part. So I have prepared a UI user interface, which is made by my partner, Ali. He's a really good coder. So you can more understand what I'm doing right now. So in this place, you can see your activities. This is when you're entering the teacher, logging as a teacher, you can see there's activities that you have created. And when you add in a create activity, this is what happened. So you can type in your activity title and activity description and add create. And then you will get this page. This page is showing you every student that participated in this activities, and the prompts, the rephrasing options down there, and you can get everything. Okay, so this is the teacher. Next, let's talk about the student. Okay, as a student, what could you do? First of all, you can join and leave an activity for sure. And after you join and leave an activity, you can write the script, get AI feedback, and also see what have you submitted. Okay, so as usual, let's see the videos. So you log in as a student, your student account, and log in successfully. And what could you do? You copy your teacher's invite code, which teacher sent it to you, and then you copied it into your join phrases or your join phrases. And if you do it wrong, for example, the invite code was expired or it is not available, then it will show you that it's not right, it's not correct, until you enter the right invite code. Okay, and then you join this activity successfully. After you join that, you can see, you can upgrade your script. Okay, script. You can update your script. Okay, your submission is successfully updated. And then, after that, you can also see the submission history, which is what you had submitted. Like this is the first submission, there's nothing. And this is the submission you had already just uploaded. And after you submit everything, you can ask AI for response, but this part haven't been implemented into the front end yet. So you can use the AI model ID and ask the prompt. For example, elaborate a sentence because the or life, and this AI will answer you. And of course, you can change the AI model IDs. So this AI model ID change number 2, I remember is GPT. So it enter you that another questions. And of course, you can change the prompt to simplify, yeah, and send it. It will tell you. Okay. So same. Let me talk about a UI, user interface. So as you log in as a student, you'll see this is every activity you have participated. And once you add the joint activity, once you press on a joint activity, you can enter the invite code. And the invite code maybe sent by your teacher or something. And you enter it and you join, and you join in. And what could you do? You can do is first type in script and practice it, and then get the AI feedback. But this feature is not done by front end, but I believe it will be soon. And then once you click the generate feedback, it will generate a history. Okay, then this history, all it do is to show everything, every comment you have been committed. So you can see every history you have committed, and the current history you can edit it. Okay, but the views, these pictures haven't been applied yet. Okay. And the last, we talk about the administrators. So as administrator, of course, you can do everything. Include what? Include you list every users and how teacher to create activity and modify default settings. So let's see in the video. So as usual, you log in as an administrator. And then what you can do is list all users. You can see every user has been restricted. But this is every users have been registered. And then you can see all the activities created by different teacher. So as you can see, this is teacher number 2, right? And there's teacher number 4's activities. So you can see every activities now in the database. Okay, and also you can list every AI models that had existed you can use. And then you can also help teacher to create activity by entering the teacher ID. But if you didn't enter any ID, teacher IDs, you will say teacher ID is required. And then once you entered it, you can successfully log in. Okay. And then you can change default setting for every default setting. This, for example, is rephrasing options. Remember the rephrasing option that we created and automatically generated by backend, right? So this is the rephrasing option. You can create. So this is list, and this is create. You can create it, create a new one, and there will be new here. And also you can update it. You can update new one, update the rephrasing options, and also you can delete it. And once you've done everything, when there's a new teacher create new activities, and this time the rephrasing option will be the one that you had created, you had edited. Okay, so but the administrator's part haven't been implemented UI yet, so I don't have the template for that. So let's talk about the security first. So if the other users want to access the course that doesn't belong to the person, or a teacher wants to access to an activity that doesn't belong to him, what would happen? So I will show you in the live demonstration. So as you can see, you are the administrator, you are the admin. I log in as an admin, and then I can list every activities. So you can see this is every activity that have been created by every different teacher. So you can see this teacher is number 9, this is number 2. So remember this activity number 6. Okay, this activity is belongs to teacher number 2. So what if this teacher number 9 want to access it, or teacher number 2 want to access activity number 7? What would happen? Okay, so let's first log in as a teacher number 9. Okay, so teacher number 9 log in. So list that allows lists. So this teacher had created only 1 activities. Okay, so do you remember the activity number 6, right? Okay, so that's what if this teacher wants to access activity number 6, it will be not found. Okay, and so do the rephrasing options. This is 7. This is number 6. Okay, it will be not found. right? Okay. And but if it's the teacher, if using the teacher that belongs to this activity, you will see that it doesn't. Okay. So this really exists, but it doesn't belong to that teacher. So what about the student? Student. Let's see this student. Okay, you look at this student and you see this student only participated in number 7 and number 3. So what if this student wants to access number 6 activity? It will be also forbidden. And same thing as the submissions. Okay, this submission is made by this student, so it is okay to access. But if this is number 6, it will be not okay. Okay, it will be not accessible. So I think this is everything for me. Thanks everybody's attention, and really, really special thanks to my teammate Ali, and thanks to Professor Chuang, let me to have this time to doing this presentation, and for your supervision and guidance in my intern. So this is me. Thank you.